it is late September, like the end of September. It's still in the 80s here in Nebraska. So I figured I haven't had the boat out on the lake this year. And I've done a bunch of work to it over last winter, but I've never taken it out because I just got so wrapped up with other projects and race week and all this other stuff. It just is sat. So I think this might be my now or never. So I'm going to uncover the boat and hit the little lake and take it for a test run. First things first, get the big cover off. Alright, so I had to replace the carburetor that was on it. This is the one, if you watched my video of the Holley carburetor rebuild, this is the one for it. I finally got a home. The one that was on it was off of a Ford truck, and I just could not get it to stop leaking from the boosters no matter what I did. So I put this one on, and it seems to be doing much better. And got it tuned in. I retuned the timing. I took the timing off a manifold vacuum and put it on ported, and then I had to readjust the initial timing because of it. Because it really took away all the timing. As you can see, and I didn't film it, but I should have when I was trying to launch the boat. The dock had been pulled in. I did not know that. I was wondering why it was so short into the water. By the time you get the boat to be able to come off the dock, oops, my fender's not really doing anything. And I tried to get close to the dock, but there's a drop off in the water right there off the concrete, and the trailer of the boat went the right tire of the trailer, boat trailer, went off that and basically put it into the ditch. Thankfully the boat didn't get hurt. Thankfully this dock is made of plastic, otherwise it could have really damaged the boat. But let's see here. I don't think there's anything wrong. It hit right along in here. I don't even see a mark. Well, there's a mark there. It's not cracked. Well, okay. So let's get her untied, and don't look at my tie-ups. They're terrible. Okay, so we're pulling away from here. Boat's barely in reverse, basically at idle. Trying to get an idea of how to steer it and such. Well, let's let her idle, see what she's doing. She's just kind of idling. She's moving real slowly and forward, which is nice. Yeah, she's moving real slowly and forward, which is nice. The steering is nice and light. So, barely moving, so the idle is pretty close to being dead still. See? Okay, let's give her a little bit of gas going forward. There we go. Make sure, I'm going to turn the bilge pump on. Make sure we're not sinking. Sorry, I'm trying to look and steer and hold a camera at the same time. Like I say, jet boats are new for me. Boat temperature's coming up. There we go. Well, there's no water coming out of the bilge, so we've turned that off. Let's just tool around in here for a minute. Oh yeah. Looks like the wind keeps trying to push me into to shore somewhere. Barely above idle here, so I'm gonna go around in a circle. Gauges are still good. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Turn this on. This is a depth finder. That's all I want to use it for. I just want to be sure there's no problems. Temperature and oil pressure is still good. Yeah, it's real windy right here, so the bow is getting knocked around by the wind. And there's not enough water coming over the jet to actually steer it really well. Let's go around in a circle to the right here. much better going downwind with the waves. Got her up to 3,500 RPM. I don't know, I'll probably do it about 30 miles an hour. Wow. All right. Those can't be seagulls in the middle of Nebraska, are they? Well, I managed to get the boat back on the trailer. And if I had set up a camera on the dock and watched the fun, you would have seen what was basically an incompetent idiot trying to get a boat back on the trailer. For some reason, I was fighting with the throttle linkage, didn't want to do what I wanted it to do. And I was like literally trying to pull the boat onto the trailer, like in up to my chest in water. And it was pure stupidity. The boat's back on. It's a little bit crooked on the trailer. Yeah, it is. It's not really sitting level, but it's okay. These bunks go side to side. At least I got the boat all the way up to here, which is good. But I got to figure out something with this throttle linkage stuff. I'm not real happy with it, and that's maybe it's just the way jet boats are. I don't know. Maybe somebody could tell me how to make these jet boats work a little better with the throttle linkage. I seem to fight with it. I'm trying to go on to the. I want to back up, but all of a sudden it's going forward still and forward still. I can't really stop and look at what the throttle, the jet nozzle's doing at that point, because you know. But anyhow, another day of boating.